given an opportunity to. But we do got the champ on. Champ, what's going on? We are live with Shadasia Green. Obviously, I wanted to get you on, just get your thoughts. Dan Rayfield just broke the news that as long as you get the win August 5th, you got the negotiations lined up. And, as of today, there's 53 days for your team to negotiate with Savannah Marshall's team. Any thoughts?
That's great. I look forward to being victorious August 5th, of course. Can't look over Olivia Curry. She stepped up for a reason, skillful fighter. I'm looking forward to putting on a great performance and being dominant. And then I'm looking forward to going into these special negotiations to become the undisputed super middleweight world champion.
Now, I know you've been waiting, it's your life dream to be a champion, but this is a business, and Savannah Marshall is a big ticket seller. Uh, she's got history, obviously, with Clarissa Shields. Shields beat her in her hometown, but now she's undisputed. If they send you a step aside offer, would you consider it? Is that something that you would not consider? Obviously, because you only want to be a champion. Because I'll bring up a case in point. Stenonius, the Mantis Stenonius, has taken step aside about 2 times, and not for Earl Spence at welterweight, or Ugas for that matter, because he was the WBA. Broner didn't take his rematch with Maidana, and Floyd gave him 1.5 step aside so that he could fight Maidana. Sometimes people take step aside, so I don't know, if that's something that you've even considered.
Capital H, capital E, capital L, capital L, dash, capital N, capital no. Oh,
Hell to the
I
no.
I don't care unless it's 30, 40 million.
Damn.
Impossible. I am not stepping aside.
Mm.
I want
Now,
that fight.
now, what if they sweeten? They're like, yo, let me fight her, and it's in the contract. You next. Plus, you get the check. Plus, you get a fight on the undercard. Because they do those things. I'll give you another case just so you know it's factual. Victor Postal. He took step aside money 2 times instead of fighting Danny Garcia and fought on Danny's undercard. So not only did he get the step aside check, he got the check for the purse that he fought on the undercard.
Capital H, capital E, capital L, capital L, dash, capital N, capital O.
For sure, for sure. So,
Well, Tim, I gotta ask you, August 5th, how much or how little do you know about Olivia Curry? I know she ain't really been on no TV, no platform, nothing like that. But how much have you been able to see, and what do you expect from her
I
on
know
August 5th?
I expect her to come to fight and come to win. I'm not disrespecting her. This is one of the hardest camps that I've had thus far. You got to understand, this is like another world title for me. I'm fighting on pay per view, the main card. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz, Amanda Serrano versus Heather Hardy, H2O, and then me. So this is like another world title for me because I get to reintroduce myself again to a wider uh, audience, a huge audience. Everybody know they tune in for Jake Paul, whether it's to love him, to hate him, to see him win, to see him lose. They tune in. So I got to show up and show out. Um, Olivia Curry stepped up to the plate and took the fight. It wasn't for no reason. Obviously, she feels like she can beat me. So I'm going into that match with full regards and respect for her. But I'm going to bring it, and I'm sure she's going to bring it too.
champ, how do you not, I guess, um, not look past her? The big fight is so close. Plus, she's not been on the world level. She hasn't fought on the television networks that you fought on. Some will say she's a club fighter. So, like, how do you get up the way you're supposed to for someone that is perceived on paper not to be on your level?
Simple. Get up. It's simple. Get up. Understand She's in a way of me securing my shot and what the WBC ordered today. She's in the way of that. And if I mess up, she can be in those that she can be talked about worldwide. So it's simple. Like I said, this is one of the hardest camps that I've had thus far in preparation for bigger things to come. My trainers know what they're doing. They're stepping up. They're like, nah, the preparation has been unmatchable, honestly. So um, I'm looking forward to it, and I feel like Olivia Curry is gonna come to fight. Rick Ramos,
So
we we know what type of fighters Rick got over there, so you know.
so champ, just to be clear, when you say this has been the hardest camp of your life, it's not because of any complications per se, it's more because of the amount of work being put in, correct?
Absolutely, the sparring, these guys just coming to kill me. They on 10 every round. When I get out, I'm like, oh okay, oh that's what y'all coming to do. Y'all teamed up. You know, you got terrific and Barry in the background, like yo, put pressure on. I'm like, wow, that's how we do the Sweet Terminator. But I don't believe my own. I don't believe in what everybody's saying. I don't believe in the power. I don't. But I believe in my skill set, my IQ, and my ability to be in shape in there and be under those lights and be under that pressure and still excel. So
Champs.
Now,
Oh,
I got. Oh, go ahead,
nah,
man.
you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I got the chance to speak to Olivia a few days ago, and I asked her because obviously she ain't never fought at the weight division, but she's been fighting at 60, and she said that in reality she kind of felt like there wasn't too many options for you, like given that women's boxing, especially at that weight class, is very limited. Did you find that to be the case in picking the opponent for August
I,
5th? Did you feel that Olivia was going to be somebody you were going to have to run into eventually?
no, I didn't know of Olivia Curry, but once I got the wind of her name, this happened on Twitter. Honestly, Rick posted after I was out of frustration. I retweeted the Jake Paul post about how hard it is to find me an opponent and being offered life changing money.
She just got a call.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, so this, like I said, this transpired. Can you see me?
Yeah, perfect.
So this transpired on Twitter about it being so complicated to find me an opponent, and Rick said that he had somebody, and that there would need to be an aggressive offer made, and so they made that happen. I didn't know anything about Olivia Curry, but I do my research. I found as much as video as I can, watched it, and then I stopped watching it, and I focused more on myself. So um, I'm just grateful that she stepped up and she has my respect because not too many people are itching to get in there with Sweet Terminator.
Does that make you feel some type of way? And I don't mean that in the normal inner city terminology. I mean, like, did you feel anything inside? Like, finally, someone is hunting you. Someone wants to fight you, where you ain't really been feeling that before. So I don't know. Did it make you feel differently? Did you feel anything different?
Um, a switch turned on. Like, okay, it's happening. Let's turn up. I've been in camp since February 4th. Probably that next Wednesday, I went back to the gym. So I've been training and training, staying active and staying busy. And when I got that call and she signed that contract, it was a switch for me.
So they ain't getting you no last minute like, oh shit, we giving her a 4 week camp, 5 week camp, none of that. Like Shadasia Green been in the gym, she been training, she been sparring, everything.
Oh, yeah. I'm always in the gym. That's the best way to get better. I'm a full time fighter. Uh, you know, that's the only way that I can propel forward is right after a fight, getting in the gym and making sure I'm working on not highlighting the things that I did well, but highlighting the things that I did wrong. Just you know, touching up on all the mistakes that I made, and that's what I've been doing.
Champ, you've watched Savannah box now on a high level at least two times. I'm sure you watched her fight Clarissa and Franchon. Anything you see that makes you feel like, yeah, I'm sleeping her, I'm knocking her out, I'm not just winning, I could knock her out. Cause I feel like she gets wide, you know what I mean? And by wide, I mean like her shots are loopy, like they come around versus straight down the pipe. So maybe if you hit at the right time, timing is everything in this sport. Maybe that her own force, it can help with that. I don't know, but do you see it that way? Do you see like she makes certain mistakes that you feel you can capitalize on, but it will end in a knockout?
I mean, of course, we all see different openings. I'm sorry, this cat wants love. So we all see, in different openings, you know, what a fighter lacks, and defensively and offensively and shots in between. But I can't say it to the world. And on top of that, like my game plan might not be the game plan my coaches got. So it is more certain that I listen. Like that Savannah camp, I'm going to have to listen and trust more than I ever have, because she is a power puncher and she brings it every round. You know, um, one thing I know about fighting Savannah, you got to be in shape. So that's the task in itself. I'm always in shape, but I'm talking about tip top world championship caliber shape. So
Do you
Now,
feel?
champ,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I just wanted your thoughts because the Clarissa fight's the biggest, and just as you was coming on,
correct, correction.
me and say it again.
Clarissa, Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall fight is not the biggest. I don't know if you've been on Twitter and Instagram, but everybody want to see
No,
Savannah Marshall.
I'm saying for you. I'm saying the Clarissa fight is the biggest out of anybody in women's boxing for you, in my opinion.
Oh, okay, okay, I like the way you put that. That was smooth.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but no, I was saying though, Ness and I was kind of disagreeing, and he made me think because he kind of had a point. I was like, because she is the biggest fight for you, some people would feel like, she doing you a favor in a sense because she's the name, and you might have to take a lesser than offer. But Ness has pointed out she ain't never been undisputed. So if you
Not
was to
at
get
not at
that at
68.
68, at 68, correct, at 68. So how do you feel on that? Do you feel that that's a fight you'd be willing to make a sacrifice for? Or do you think that's too far down the line? Or do you think having those belts, you're gonna need to have that respect, as well?
I feel like with Clarissa Shields, you got to bring something to the table. She's one of the biggest female fighters there is right now in our era. Besides all the other greats at the lower weight class, but Clarissa Shields has really laid the groundwork down. So stepping in the ring with her, in order for it to be properly equal pay and um, equal playing field, I think that I need to bring something to the table. I mean, she said it right, so put me in there with her enemy arch nemesis and let me go tend with her and see how that pans out. Me being victorious, and then we can get it on.
I mean, is it a silly question to ask how you want the outcome of the Savannah fight? And I'm sorry we're thinking ahead, but you got to fight a common opponent with Franchon Cruz, and the hype really got magnified by you knocking out a common opponent. So that's when the world goes crazy. It's like so and so fought this person, but now so and so comes and knocks them out. And the same could be said if you do that with Marshall. She fought Clarissa. She could not drop Marshall, let alone knock her out. So, those are statements. You seen what Boots did. Rashidi was great. I thought he beat Villa, but Boots knocked him out. So that's what people talking about.
Here's your answer. I am Boots. Okay, Boots lit a fire in me Saturday night. I think that for one, he stole my interest with the Undertaker. Everybody know that I posted that a month ago. I Instagram him and I told him, like, Boots, that ain't cool, but I follow your league because he's one of my favorite fighters. But Boots went in there and made what was supposed to be a complicated fight a massacre. All right. So now he basically telling me with that performance, like, Shadasia, let's go. That Villa was my Eileen.
Mm.
What Boost did the Villa, I did the Eileen. And now,
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
yeah, that's the truth. I am. Quote me on this. The boxing voice. Make this a short on the YouTube. I am the Boost.
You only running with that because I said it first. Come on, there's already a short. There's already a short where I said, "See the boots of the
Yo,
female division."
you fucked up you fucked up the
Hold on.
thing, bro. Now it can't be a short because you just
Now,
had to
now,
You
talk
a
over
hater.
her.
You
You
a
such a
hater.
dickhead.
You a
make,
hater.
make this a short. I am the Boost with a little bit of pepper, with a lot of bit of pepper. You know that meat that needs that extra pepper. You see that? With an extra bit of pepper of tank. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, little sprinkle in the tank.
A lot of sprinkle in the tank, but
Yo,
that's
so
what it
Dez,
is.
you saying that I better see you switch this next fight because Boots was switching like a motherfucker.
He ain't
He was
need to
switching
though.
mid.
Wait,
He
wait,
was
hold
switching mid
on.
switch.
He ain't
Now,
need to though. He was doing beautiful from that orthodox stance.
now, with that being said, I know I just said I'm the boost of the woman division, but let me take a step back. There's levels to this shit. He's comfortable on that side. Now, I got some switch in me. I can't reveal it to the world, but I got some switch in me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's some things left
Now,
for
when the
them.
time is right, champ, when the time is right. Gotta ask you though, I don't think we've spoke to you since Clarissa's fight against Maricela Cornejo. We understand it was a last minute replacement, but just your thoughts on her performance. It was a homecoming for her. What'd you make of the fight?
Amazing performance, amazing turnout. Clarissa did a thing. You know, she filled that arena up.
Word.
She stole Cash Doll. Always loved Cash Dolls, but now I can't walk out with Cash Doll, so I'm
Why can't you? She did
because
it. She did it. So now it's dead forever.
short this too. I'm looking. I'm looking for Janet. Um, Janet
Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah,
What you gonna
I
come
mean
out to Rhythm Nation?
probably that's fire. But nah, I thought Clarissa did her thing. You know what I'm saying? She always do her thing. The critics are gonna talk. The critics are gonna speak, but Clarissa always shows up and shows out. That's just what it
Yo,
is.
did Ann Wolf ever hit you?
No,
That's crazy. I spoke to her. She said she was down. I'm sending you her number. Did I already send you her number?
no.
All right, I'm sending it right now. You're gonna have to
Think that
call her. You're gonna have to call and speak to her yourself. But I spoke to her. She says she knows you. Says she's down and everything. I'm shocked she hasn't called, but I sent you her number.
somebody on DM and said that she's familiar with me and she likes my talent, but you know,
That's what she
and
told me. She was like, I asked her, did she hear you? And that, I was trying to set it up for y'all to meet. And she's like, yeah, I heard a lot about her. And I'm like, I'm gonna send you her number. And I thought she would have hit you
somebody
by now.
out in Texas, that would be amazing. Let's get her out to Dallas, August 5th at the
Word.
American Air.
Yo, and she's from Texas. You got to get
That,
on that.
She in
that's
Austin. She in Austin.
That's
get her out,
perfect.
get her out, let her walk me out,
Yes.
get her out.
I
No, but
sent you the
see,
number. I sent you the
ah
number.
man, that mistake. My mother told me yesterday, don't be posting what you're gonna do because look, I posted the Undertaker and here come Boots. The Undertaker was basically like, dun, dun, I'm the boogie woman. And Boots, he is the boogie. He didn't have to steal my idea.
You still could do it.
Nah,
That's
I ain't
men's
gonna lie though,
boxing.
champ. I ain't gonna lie to certain. See, that was I understand that was a ring entrance, but I feel like because of the way shit played out, Tyson Fury gotta be the Undertaker, and can't nobody take that away from him. Like he lived that shit in real life,
Because he got up from the knockdown.
No,
bro.
he didn't get up
Legit,
like
like
that.
the Undertaker, motherfucker rose from the
Nah,
dead, sat up, bro.
talking to
Like
a,
exactly like the Undertaker does in the casket, bro.
I didn't really see that when I saw that. Like you talking to a big time Undertaker fan. I love Undertaker. Like I got DVDs, and we don't even who uses DVDs anymore. Across the street from my house, storage. I got all Undertaker behind the scenes. Undertaker, this one, this two, this three. It's like three sets of this four discs. So
Well,
Mm.
um,
champ, you definitely got us excited for the ring walk because they stole it. So you must be coming up with something big. We do want.
Champ, did you know that Nuss has zero plans of going to Dallas to support you? Ain't that crazy?
Here he go.
That
She
is
I'm just
knows.
crazy.
saying he been shouting your name. He should be there.
I
Like
did my
if
I did my
anybody,
job. Now
But
the world
but
knows who Shadasia
yeah,
Green is,
that,
baby. That's all that
that's what.
matter. And I get so happy. I be like, man, I've been saying this shit for 7 years. But
Yep,
now it's just the beginning.
it's just the beginning.
It
Pretty
is.
soon I'm gonna see my Devin Haney with them belts around my waist, making offers, and hey, you know what I'm saying? 25, take 25%. You don't want to fight? Oh,
This shit funny because that's how it be. Once you become an A side, they start getting that A side treatment. It's like, nah,
yeah.
you take 25% now.
Take what just 25% more than what? Yeah, man, listen, man. I've been putting all this work. Take that 15%.
Damn.
yeah, Champ, let him know.
You want to fight? Take that. Yeah,
Champ.
no, you don't get no pay
So
per view. Yeah.
obviously you ain't make that big purchase yet. It's gonna have to be after the Savannah fight. Do you got a vision of what it is? Is it a house? Is it a big honeymoon? What is it?
I mean, it's just wealth for my family, man. You know, and I say that in a broad spectrum because my family really been riding with me, man. My wife, my mother. When I first came home for Vegas, I had to stay with my sister. I had to stay with my little sister, man, and um, her boyfriend used to come home and like I had to find a job and start all over because I gave up everything. So they used to give me singles, you know, and I got on my feet because when you moving from Vegas to back home, you got to start all over. I got a job, so for me, for real, that type of big purchase, it's not self. It's not for the self. It's not for self. It's for my wife and my family. I reap the benefits, of course. I might take all my nieces and nephews to Chuck E. Cheese, let them ball out. Give me all the wings. You know what I'm saying? Because
Get all the wings. She funny as hell.
cheese wings is fire. Okay, and the pizza.
I didn't even know
Trying to
they
tell
had. Yeah, I know people go for their pizza. I got a
you,
homie
got
that ain't got no kids. He just go buy their pizza.
Bruh, I
listen.
ain't been to Chuck E.
They
Cheese
got,
since my son was like 7.
you know what I'm
He a
saying?
grown
And,
ass man.
and that fight's supposed to happen soon, so I could see me now. My oldest nephew, he like 11, 12. He probably gonna play some basketball, but I got my niece Trinity. She like 2. My new little nephew, Future. My other little nephew Titus Tremaine. We gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese and ball out. And if I'm feeling friendly, if that's on a Thursday, maybe Friday, Saturday, we might go to a water park.
Nice.
You know what
That's
I'm
what's
saying?
up.
And then
Yo, just let me know when, champ. I'm
Dorney
there.
Park. Take him to Dorney Park. I love Dorney Park.
Mountain Park, Mountain Creek, Mountain Creek. They got the coldest water I ever had. But
Word. That river
we're-
water be freezing. That shit come from down the
oh, I told
mountain. I don't know why it be that cold.
my stepfather got up one day. He was real sick, and he was always like a manly man, always like, "Yo," da-da-da." And he had got sick, and he said to me like, "You want to go to a water park?" I couldn't believe he said this to me, and I'm like, "Okay." He had a catheter in his chest. Rest in peace, merciful Allah. And I seen this man jump off a 22 foot
The mountain,
cliff,
the cliff.
cliff, mountain
With the catheter in.
catheter in. I was scared for my life. My mother was at work. I never forget. She was working 7 to 3. We made it to Mountain Creek at about 10, 11 when it first opened, and he was walking around. It was like 100 degrees outside. He was walking around barefooted. So I'm like, you know what, Merce, I'm gonna give you my slippers. I gave him my slippers. His feet is huge. Now I'm walking around with it. My feet is burning, but he enjoying himself. Like I'm getting spit out by the black tube. Almost died in that tube. It was
Yo,
so
I
black.
love. Yo, it used to be called Action Park back in the day.
Yes,
I'm showing
yes.
my age.
But For real, no, that's true. But for real, those are some of the things I look forward to. My mother's getting married. I want to drop a couple of some money on that. My mother's getting married. She's trying to make me wear a dress. I got time to talk her out of it. Um, maybe I
Wait,
could do it.
wait, wait, wait. We got to delve into that. So you've never wore a dress?
Yeah, I have. But
Oh, so why are you making it like it's a big deal? This a wedding. I can
you
see
gotta
if
see
you
the.
Bro,
never.
you ever wore suspenders? You ever wore
Yes,
overalls?
yes,
Yes, you
both.
gonna wear that
Yes.
shit now? What the fuck?
But champ, it's a special day. Like I could get it if she's like, nah, Ness, I never wore a dress. Then it's like, oh, that's different. But if you
Brother, let me
already
tell you.
wore, it's your mother's wedding. Danny,
Let
get
me
out
tell
of
you.
here. Danny just want to be on the
Uh,
opposite side of me.
Look, I got
nah, I'm just
tattoos.
saying I feel like people should wear what they want to wear. My sister begged me for 9 months to cut my beard for her party. I said no. And you know what I did? I ain't go.
That's even worse. How you not gonna
Yeah,
go
No,
to
but
your sister's
cause
wedding,
I ain't go.
man?
I ain't go because you ain't let me take. You said I had to work, so I couldn't go.
He's stunting. Here you go about to blame it on me. She ain't gonna believe that.
but nah, those are some of my purchases, man. And with my tattoos, I mean, I might have to do it, but ain't nobody gonna take no pictures of their phone gonna be broke. And of course, I want to get me a crib, want to get me a
Wait,
house.
wait,
Right.
what? What? You wanted to get tattoos? What? Because of the place they can't take pictures? You lost me with that.
So look, you want me to wear a dress? I got all these tattoos over my chest. I'm gonna be in camp. I'm strong. Come on, man. So with a dress, you gotta wear heels. Like that's too much. But I'll do it for her.
You got to
But
do it for moms, man.
yeah, my number one supporter, man, believed in me when she made all this happen, bro. I told her that I won the box. She like, all right, you got to come out of that job. Made it happen. So and I'm into. Honestly, this is the last thing about a big purchase for me. But you know what I'm really into? I'm not about going to buy a mansion, right? I want to go and buy some foreclosed, beat down ass home,
And
and
refurbish it.
yes, and like make it a project. Me and my wife, and we are like, we're gonna take down this wall, and we
You've been watching
yeah,
HGTV.
just like I watch Hell's Kitchen. That's why I
Word.
love. You know what I'm saying? I wanna build it into something that's mine, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'd rather go buy a $15,000 house and put 200,000 into it and make it my home. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
Shadasia,
Is that
somebody
gonna
just
be
text me. Somebody just text me that's watching this show live, and they said, "I think Shadasia can beat your ass." I said, "You ain't got to think. I know she can."
tell
champ?
them I'm harmless.
So would you are you staying in Patterson Passaic or that house that's a project is gonna be in another state?
It's gonna be in another city. Can't leave New Jersey. Even though my wife, she's ready to go. Been ready to go since I don't know how long, but um, like I said, I'm a pillar in my community. I still work with the city of Patterson, the recreation. Um, I'm very influential in my nieces and nephews' life. I don't live in Patterson now, thank God, but uh, I'm not the type of person that comes up in the city and then disappear on them. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can't live in the city. Um, but then again, look at me. It's what? It's 7:52. I've been home all day. Against everybody's judgment, I just watched like 3 movies, and now I'm watching Dahmer.
Hmm.
My cat biting me. Why? You're you're
You
invading my
watch
space.
Black Mirror on Netflix? You gotta watch Black Mirror on Netflix. They got a
Good.
whole new hell yeah, that shit crazy. Got a whole new season. And the Flash is good too if you go into the movies, champ. The Flash was bananas last night. It was crazy.
My wife want me to take her to the movie and see
What?
Insidious. Now I done
Oh
seen all
yeah.
of. They all give me
Nah,
nightmares.
Yeah, they
This is a
scary. My wife likes
this
scary movies. I gotta take her to see that shit too.
this horror family over here, against my better judgment. Like the Evil Dead Rise, I had nightmares for days. I got this thing in my room. Like I try to, put some character in my room, and I got this stand like where some of my nice clothes is. Those clothes look like the lady that was trying to kill her kids. They look like that every night, and from like time like 2 to 3. 4 to 5, that lady is sitting on the top shelf of that, and then I got to get up at 5. So that's how it is.
Well, champ, we gonna wrap it up. We do appreciate you, man. Give out your social media for anybody crazy enough not to already be following you.
Shadasia, Shadasia_Green on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Businesses tap in. Advertisement, on my trunks for Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz, August 5th. Tap in. Email me. Serious inquiries only. It's going to be pay-per-view globally, live on Dazn. And I just appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in with what's
Oh, it's
going on.
on Dazn? Wait,
Yeah,
but it's still pay-per-view though. Or it's not
Yeah,
pay-per-view in
DAZN
the
pay per
US.
view.
yeah,
Is US
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view, Danny?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
yeah.
Damn, first pay-per-view card, right? Or was the last one pay-per-view?
Uh,
First
first
part.
first time being on the pay per view portion. She was on that pay per view card. I think she had like 80,000 people watching live when Jake fought Anderson Silva in Phoenix.
Oh,
I
that's when you
remember
got
that we was
the first stoppage under the J card. That girl was
Yeah,
pretty tough too.
hmm
yeah. I think
Uh,
my toughest person yet, Oglita Suarez.
You ain't you should have got her number. Was she been? You think she'll do good like for sparring? She was decent. I didn't think she was bad. She was
She was more,
durable.
she was more than decent, man. I didn't get my number for
No,
sparring
not
because
not you give yours. I'm talking about get hers.
nah, I ain't get it, man. Because it would have
Look.
been nice to do, but Terrific was too busy looking at her ass doing, and
Terrific,
I was,
It be
I,
like that sometimes, though, champ. Like, how can you help yourself? I'm sure you see a fat piece of ass walk by, you might glance
She got
yourself.
a wife, man. She got a
I
wife.
honestly,
Ain't nothing
I don't
wrong
know
with looking.
Blonders. She got blonders, man.
my life. I don't know what it is. I don't even look
There you go,
like
champ. I
I
wish I
don't.
had that power.
I
That's
don't
a
have it.
Nah,
power.
Like
bro, let me tell you, I done been with the girls that they attack me like, look, babe, look at her
Yeah,
ass.
but
I'm
not
like,
not
damn,
not everybody like that though.
you
hell
get
no, hell no. Most women not like that.
For real.
chemistry when you get married. Like I be scared to make dishes in here.
Wait,
I be watching before I go
scared
to
to
bed.
make dishes? What you mean? Cook certain
Like
dishes?
if I cook, I don't be leaving dishes in the sink, and I'm
Oh.
the fight. Like for real, that's crazy. Like I be catching myself texting. I'll be like, they be like, "Hey, can you do this?" Da, da, da. And my automatic texts be like, "Oh yeah, okay, I think I can do that, but let me check with my wife." And I'll be catching myself like, "Check with my wife." Like, like
Yo,
I
but
don't
you
know what's
heard it, man. You heard that phrase before you got married. Happy wife, happy life. But I ran across a post that actually said happy spouse, right? Because, y'all equally got to be happy in order for it to be a happy life. But, you're doing your thing, man. Everything gonna be all right.
I appreciate y'all, man. Much love, man.
I
Appreciate
love you
y'all
too.
for
Appreciate you, champ. August 5th, handle business. We tuned in.
For sure,
doing
man.
it.
You
Shout
gotta
out
make
to
don't forget, you get that win. You put not only yourself but Terrific in the history books. And honestly,
absolutely.
Terrific deserve
Don't
that
forget
shit,
Barry.
man. He's so
Forget Barry.
underrated. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that. Don't forget Barry Porter. Barry
For
Porter, the
sure.
one that started. But
Yeah, I
Terrific.
always forget Barry because I met you through Terrific. You always remind me too. So shout out to Barry. Hopefully one
Yeah,
day he hears that. You never forget him, which is official, and I need to stop forgetting them.
nah, it's all good. But yeah, Terrific, and he on a whole nother mission right now, man. The man showing up every day. He know the motherfucking TV put 20 pounds on him, so you gotta see him in his little.
He
You gotta
training?
hell yeah, he's a tight ass on the suit. He be like,
Oh, he
look,
got a
he
sauna suit too. That's what's up. That's what's up.
today I seen him lifting weights. He was making grunts and I'm like,
That's what's up, yo. Yo, yeah, no, the TV will do that to you for sure. He probably seen that shit, was like, damn. He probably got
yeah,
some messages and shit. But that's what you need sometimes, a little motivation.
Absolutely.
Tell him if he want to look good when he get that trainer's belt. Because if you win undisputed, you got to remind him he might win trainers of the year for that undisputed fighter. So he got to look good. You know, can't put that green belt around his shoulder if he ain't looking right.
You know, look at Derrick James. That motherfucker look good.
He was in shape. You seen the all access?
Yeah, why Terrence try him like that? I feel like that.
I said the same thing.
Derrick, like, what's up? What? Derrick could go, man.
For real, bro, he was a fighter. Like he probably wasn't a world champ, but he was a fighter. You can't take that out of somebody.
They be trying to, man. I feel bad for whoever tried my trainers. But look, much love to y'all, man. For
Appreciate
real.
you, champ. Thanks for always checking
Much
in with
love
us.
today. Appreciate you.
Love, guys. Keep doing y'all thing. The boxing voice is the greatest, man. For real. The words of Mama Green.
I appreciate you. Tell her we send our love. There you have it, ladies and
Definitely.
gentlemen. Shadasia Green. It's the champ.